man. Y'all still haven't subscribed yet?
They tripping. Subscribe.
Man, where this guy Bird at, man?
I ain't gotta clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time, I just wanna kick this shit off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't gotta clear my name on a motherfucking thing. Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas get 24 hours of attention. I'm finna get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest. Let's go.
Yo, we back.
Yo.
I feel like Mariah Carey. Got these niggas so obsessed. My pussy so famous, might get managed by Christian Annette. You can't move on, can't let it go. He hooked up for that team snow. And since niggas need making help to make money, bitch, come be my hoe.
Wow. Y'all hear me? Test the mic. Test the mic. 1, 2.
Yeah.
We here.
Episode 19 of The Walker.
19. 197. I don't know what that means, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I heard some Asian guy say that. No racism, but
no racism, man.
Oh man.
No prejudice.
Yo, episode 19. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Konnichiwa.
Wherever you're watching from today, if you watching from the West Coast, then we think it's what 3 hours.
3 hours. 2 hours
behind
3 hours behind.
So good morning to them if it's East Coast.
We are still in morning.
Oh no, yeah, morning this morning.
Good morning to all of us.
If you're on the Eastern Hemisphere, good night. Yeah.
Yo,
what's good?
Episode 19, man.
What's the word, man? How you feeling?
I feel
Cat by Jay, Bernie. You
know what I'm saying? We here.
Here.
I have a question for you.
Yo, you have a question? Yeah. Let's get it.
Yo, so if there's a lot of female hip hop artists out there,
yes,
you know,
yes,
you got your
Cardi B's,
your Nicki's, your Megs, even your Leroy. Did I say her name right?
Yes.
I mean, who else is out there?
Petite
Can you name
sexy. That's what I call love. Petite sexy.
Can you give me like 3 more?
3 more.
What other?
Mulatto.
Oh, Mulatto. What's this? Sexy Red.
Sexy Red. Yes.
Yeah. So my question to you is, if you were to be any one of these women,
man,
there's
a lot of case scenarios where I'm a woman. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
If you were to be any one of these women, you gotta think about their fame, their status, their influence they have on people, you know, all of that, the way they dress. Which one would you be? Who you picking, man? Which female artist?
I could choose any female
artist.
Any
female artist.
All time?
Yeah, all time. You can even pick Lauryn Hill if you want to.
Yeah, that's who I was going to pick. The most modest, even though, hey man, I be late too, you know, because supposedly Lauryn Hill be late to like her concerts, or like if she has to, like people wait hours to like actually see her perform, and when she gets there, sometimes it's like always like a process before she performs. So you wouldn't
want the attention of being a Beyonce, the beauty, and
nah, bro,
and the ass of the legs, and
like. If I could choose to be any,
you just want dreads
woman,
and just be alone.
Hip hop artist.
No, I'm not saying she alone. I'm not saying she alone. She's probably cooler right now.
I mean, Lauryn Hill back in the day, I feel like she wasn't necessarily like the highest standard of woman in hip hop, but
she was a beautiful, modest woman.
She was a beautiful, modest woman, and yo, when she was in Sister Act 1 and 2.
Oh,
what episode are we back
on? Goldberg used to sing. Hey, I'm surprised you didn't pick up. You brought up Sister Act, not me. You saw her when she was leading the choir. How you think she was leading that? I'm surprised you didn't pick Whoopi Goldberg to be a female artist, bro.
Hey, man, I feel like, you know, Lauryn Hill, just the message and the modesty, you know what I'm saying, the creativity, her approach, you know, to music, I just appreciate it.
Nah, I feel that.
A lot more than, you know what I'm saying, I appreciated Cardi B's and, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I would go back to the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and run that shit back. But, like, I'm not, like, running back Invasion of Privacy by Cardi B. Yeah. I'm not running back none of the Pink Fridays by Nicki Minaj. I'm not running back none of Meg's albums. I'm not running back none of Mulatto's. No offense, you feel me? Because y'all doing y'all thing, but I'm not running back none of those albums.
I don't know. I feel like to me, like, those I'm sorry to cut you off, but those albums don't really like have like enough substance for me to run it back. But like, you know, Lauren, she was talking about some real shit. You know some shit that I can actually connect to. I can't always connect with Not even. I can never connect with Sucking D and Rod and whatever, man.
Right.
Never.
Pause
so, like,
on the pause.
Yo,
you feel me? Yeah,
Yo,
never.
pause on the play, man, for real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But like,
shit.
What we talking about today?
Man, we are talking about, you know what I'm saying, industry beefs. You know what I'm saying? And there's a question I want to ask you. I mean, because obviously, like, you know, I feel like this past week, you know what I'm saying, something that has been relevant, you know, in the industry is Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying?
Saw what I was playing when I came in.
Right. I saw you was playing. So you're pretty savvy, you know, at least to the face of, you know, this new hip hop beef that has brewed. You know what I'm saying, in the industry. So I want to ask you a question. Do you think that, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like
before you ask me that question.
Right.
How did the beef with Meg and was it Nicki?
Yeah, Nicki Minaj.
How did that start?
How did it start? I'm honestly oblivious to how any of these beefs start. Honestly, like personally, you know why? Because we know of a Nicki and Meg feature. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm like, how do you go from collaborating on music together to now Meg put out a song, she talking about Nicki's husband and personal shit, you know what I'm saying? Then Nicki come out and start talking about personal shit too, talking about, you know, Meg's, I believe Meg's, you know, mother is deceased, rest in peace. You talking about Meg's mom, you know, kind of crazy. Yeah, bringing up other shit like talking about Tory Lanez, talking about, you know, walk on your good foot. This shit is kind of crazy. It's a crazy dynamic right now. You know what I'm saying? How it, like, where's the origin of it? I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's, you know, because Meg is Cardi B, you know, associate or like ally, I would say, in the sense, because
and Cardi B and Nicki don't
fuck with each other.
They've never messed.
Right. Even though we know of motorsport that has both Cardi B and Nicki on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's strange. Like these big, you know, these women that are big in hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Before you also get back to that like original question you asked me, I feel like my theory of how like these beefs start.
Yeah.
I would say a lot of it, maybe 50% of it comes from the fans.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like the fans like to like put stuff on social media and try to like really pin their art. Because they become so parasocial. They feel like they know these people, they're their actual friends. And they like to... Like if they're such a hardcore fan of Nicki, they're gonna hate the other one for no reason, just because they're a hardcore fan. So like They would do things that like pin them against each other. So I think part of the reason comes from the fans. Like
for sure,
gotta relax sometimes.
For sure. And I mean like you know, do you think, like, for me, I don't know. Every time I see a hip hop beat, like, so just let's just go back real quick before we even get to the real question, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like Dr. Umar is going to be very proud of me asking this question. But yo, you feel me? But hey, let's go back, bro. Like Biggie and Tupac, Jay-Z and Nas. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing up hip hop beefs in general, right? Who else? Like there's other hip hop beefs that I don't even know of. One of my good brothers from work, man. He's a little older than me, and
he had beef with somebody.
No, he ain't have beef, but like he always he has like a pure perspective of hip hop, because hip hop is 50 years old. So if he's a little older than me, he has like more of a clear history of like hip hop and being there for a lot of the shit that is transpired in hip hop, like, you know, so far as the beefs are concerned. Man, what's another beef? Man, I feel like 50 Cent.
I was say 50 Ja Rule.
50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Yo, that's like one beef that's never going to end. And that is because this man 50 is just ruthless, man.
Yo.
This man is nuts.
Like buying out the first front rows.
Bro, that is insane.
Of Ja Rule's concerts so that nobody sits in the first 2 rows.
That is insane.
It's diabolical.
That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty work. He is crazy. I would never want to have beef with that guy, man.
Oh, man.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, bro, like every time, like, I mean, for me, you know, I think growing up watching hip hop, I feel like beefs were more authentic back then because we hear about like shootings happening with some of these beefs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, I feel like beefs, and not just because it was just men in a sense, you know, and I feel like men have a certain ego to them, women have a certain ego to them, you know, especially in hip hop, you know, because I feel like hip hop is very ego driven, right? So back in the days in the 90s, beefs were a lot more authentic to me. But it still, you know, accomplished the same purpose of marketing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because, like, if there was a beef in hip-hop, for the most part, like, it will be a huge catalyst and agent for, you know, pushing whatever those artists were doing at the time. And everybody had eyes on those artists at the time because of the beefs. You know what I'm saying? To this day, beefs have still been, you know, a great marketing tactic. So it's like, for me, it's like, is it, you know, coming back to Meg and Nicki now in 2024, is this a marketing tactic or is it real beef?
Man, I would say, honestly, it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Yeah. You have an opportunity to use, because clearly they definitely don't. They're not like they don't like each other, like hate each other, but you know, there's some little bit of animosity there.
Absolutely.
So if I'm an artist, you know, and I got some new things coming up, I'll probably like use that opportunity to use this little beef that's going on. Right. So like, yeah, I'm gonna use that to, you know, boost my sales a little bit and use it as marketing.
Nah,
and I feel like that's always been a thing in hip hop though. Like it's I feel like there's a need for there's hip hop artists to have. I think it's because of the competition. Sure. There's so much competition in hip hop that like you just end up having beef. Bro, like you don't hear beef in pop music. You don't hear these house beef. You don't. Do Afro people beef? Well,
Afro people do beef a little bit.
They because they too influenced by this hip hop.
Honestly though, I feel like now, like because a lot of industries. You know, because obviously, like, we can break down the music industry into different genres, right? And, like, you got the Afro. I feel like the Afro industry is its own thing, almost, in a sense. Even though it's part of the main industry or mainstream, you know what I'm saying? It still is, like, its own thing. Then hip-hop is kind of its own thing. Then pop is kind of, like, its own thing. Country is kind of its own thing. They kind of, like, coexist and exist, you know, individually at the same time. You know what I'm saying? All separate entities. So, now Afro is mimicking, you know, the blueprint of hip hop in the sense of, I don't know. I mean, we see it with Burna Boy specifically. You know, the chains. I mean, Davido as well. The chains, the style. I mean, not necessarily. You know, not all the Nigerian artists or the Ghanaian artists are like mimicking hip hop artists, but I feel like just the look. Yeah. Even like I'm seeing Burna Boy wear Wu-Tang shirts and you know what I'm saying, and a Scully, like a Wu-Tang Scully. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shit like that is very hip hop, you know. So yeah, bro. You hear about Taylor Swift beefing with pop stars? I mean, I feel like the only conflict that I've heard with Taylor Swift is connected to Kanye West, right? Because Kanye West walked on the stage. Kanye walked on the stage and was like, yo, hey, Taylor, I'm going to let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the greatest music videos of all time.
Yo, that man is diabolical, but I love him.
Yo, he is diabolical, but he's a real ass nigga, too.
Yo, I think it's crazy because I feel like apart from hip-hop, the other genre that really be beefing, bro, you want to know what that is, bro?
What?
Country music, bro.
Really?
What, bro? They be going at each other.
Conflicts?
What, bro?
Really?
Yo,
country?
Man, when they make a diss track, bro, that's is crazy. when a country artist make a diss track, man, best believe it's gonna hit hard, bro. They ain't talking about your mother, your sister, your whole family.
It's personal.
It's personal, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. Like, yeah, I'm gonna show you something after this. Crazy, man.
Nah, I gotta see.
Yo, search up Wheeler Walker, country artist. This man be dissing folks left and right, man. Like, Wheeler Walker, check him out, yo.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane,
man.
for real. But yeah, man, like, if you didn't just tell me that, like, I would feel like industry beefs are like completely exclusive to hip hop. That's how I would feel, because I feel like for my whole life I've grown up seeing beefs only in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And only with black people too. They just
publicize it more. I feel like, you know.
Okay.
They just publicize it more. Cause honestly, I'm sure like in all these other genres, there are artists that are not cool with other artists.
Sure.
But they're not gonna go out and make diss tracks and express it. They're worrying about their music, their bag. They just focus on keep it moving. And they just probably won't work with that person. But you don't need to go out and, stir up. Nah, they folk. But, a lot of hip hop like to publicize, just make it glamorous. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
It glamorous.
Like, do you feel
too
like
easy, chat? It's too it's too easy. It's too easy. Yeah.
I feel like today industry beefs is equivalent to like content creators just going out of their way to make content that's going to grab people's attention. Like, and that means like at any means necessary, we are going to buff this shit and market this shit to the point that like Nicki tweeted, I think this morning, that she has 4 more records.
Of diss records to like.
And I'm like, you got 4 more records? Like, because I think somebody tweeted, I think Nicki got other songs in the tuck towards like for this shit. And then she was like, I actually have 4 more. Like some shit like that. And like obviously talking her shit on Twitter. She got mad shit she's saying on Twitter like.
Sometimes I wonder like, do they have to like get themselves mad while they're in the booth recording these? Because sometimes I feel like in order to record, you gotta be angry while you're recording. Sometimes for it to really be felt like, or they just like not angry and they just in there spit. I don't know, man. I'm just this beef shit is weird.
It's dumb weird. It's dumb weird to me, and I feel like the fact that black people publicize it more, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't think it's beneficial, you know what I'm saying, to hip hop, in my opinion. Like, it does not. I mean, and maybe it's because like I'm more of a heal the world type of nigga, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't think it does anything for hip hop.
I don't know if it does shit for it, but make us look like ignorant people. You know what I'm saying?
That never like each other.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like, always fighting against each other.
Like, I just feel like based on knowing Nicki Minaj beef and Cardi beef, I feel like we're never gonna get a song from them. They're never gonna collaborate again. And it's always gonna be this conflict. Like, forgiveness is out of the question. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to go back to episode 17, but because we're not even talking about forgiveness and, you know what I'm saying, healing and stuff like that. But nigga, this shit is like, I don't know. It is unnecessary. But like, I don't know. Do you feel like because Nicki Minaj is older, she should just bury the hatchet in? That's what a lot of people saying. A lot of people saying, yo, Nicki, you like 50 years old, beefing with Meg, like 20-something year old man.
It's not even the age. It's like, yo, y'all are women.
Yeah.
You're both are grown women. Like, at the end of the day, if you probably look at it, the beef is probably not even about anything. Like, yo, it's probably not even anything serious. So like, it's cool. Ladies, just cool it, man.
Cool it down.
Y'all got amazing lives. Just enjoy it. Like, make great music for your fans. Like.
Cool it down. In my opinion,
but yeah, I think Nicki should. Like, why not? Like, just.
So I'm ask you this question before we get out of here, right? I'm asking you this question. Did you hear both songs?
I heard both songs.
You heard both songs. Okay, so based on just off of first listen, who won just the song, like just the song beef, the beef song? I guess I was paused. That's pause. Wow. Hey, who won? Who won the dropping the song?
That man had to use
that shit confused me, bro.
He stuttered so much he sound like a Rick and Morty episode. Like who won? Yo, but before I answer that, I need to know which one. I mean, Megs came out first.
Did
she start the beef with the song first? Did she put out the diss track first?
She did. Well, she actually. So I don't know if this was part of a project rollout because she put out a song similar, like not similar with similar images, but it kind of had like this snake vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the name.
I mean, the best one is Megs because hers like had an actual video.
Yeah.
And this is why I feel like it's promo for like stuff that she's gonna, cause it's the actual fire music video for a diss track.
Yeah.
And Nicki's is just the audio. And like, but yeah, I chose Meg because I felt like hers like was actually planned. Like she's been planning to put out this diss track for some time now. So everything was like well thought.
Absolutely.
Put out. So
absolutely not. The rollout for Meg shit is, I think, way more fire. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like the song
Nicki's
itself
was an instant reply. Like it was an instant. It was 9 hours ago.
Yeah, she dropped 9 hours ago. It sounded like she recorded it 9 hours ago.
It's the vocal is not even mixed like that. I can hear a lot of bass in it.
Shit like that, you know?
Like bro,
for real. So when it's just, I feel like it'd be shit like that just like kind of pushes somebody over the top. Like the preparation, how you put it together, the intentionality of it, like, you know. But then again, I feel like, you know, just people gravitating towards Nicki and just liking Nicki more. You know, the Nicki fans. Yeah. You know, the Barbs. I feel like the Barbs is just gonna fuck with Nicki's just because. And I feel like the lazy approach to it might give her an edge as well. Like, I don't really give a fuck about this, so I'm just, you know what I'm saying? So it could be that angle too, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, I don't know, like women beefs, you do have obviously Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj as well. You got Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, shit, like, so there was some woman, like, you know, some women beefing back in the day in hip hop as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a new thing, but I think ultimately it just doesn't. It only elevates hip hop in the eyes, you know what I'm saying, of the people. You know what I'm saying? In the sense that like it publicizes, you know, these people in hip hop more because now it becomes popular news and not just hip hop news. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
Preaching.
You feel me? We already started the first pod by saying like niggas gotta be more real and genuine. Yo, so if this is not some genuine shit, like, you know what I'm saying, and y'all just doing this shit for the sake of marketing tactics, then y'all niggas gotta find more creative ways to market shit, man. But hey, you did mention something earlier, bro, and you said, you know what I'm saying, the people attribute, you know what I'm saying, tribute
fans,
to, you know what I'm saying, they kind of add to,
lighting the flame.
You know what I'm saying, fighting fire with fire, man. So, I mean, hey, you feel me? Ultimately,
stop the beef, ladies. Stop the beef.
Y'all shouldn't be beefing in the first place.
I come through with the fork. Stab your BBL. Stab your... Catch me in the truck. I got a CDL. Let me stop. Episode 19, man.
But hey, comment below who you think is winning the beef. You know what I'm saying? Man. Make sure y'all subscribe to that hoe. And yo, we out, man. Episode 19.
Love y'all.
Peace.